Hello collective and welcome back to my channel, Lumen Tarot. So everybody, I am here doing a random love reading for you, just checking the energies, seeing what's going on behind the scenes. This reading is for the collective, so it may or may not resonate with all of you, okay? Just take what does resonate, toss out the rest. You guys know the drill, right? And thank you so much everybody for your likes, subscribes, comments, shares, all the love you guys give me. Thank you so much for all of your support. I truly, truly mean that. All of my subscribers, thank you, thank you, thank you. And everyone who's new here, thank you so much. Also, you can be any sign for collective readings, okay? If something drew you in with the title, there's something in this for you, okay? All right, Divine, what do you have for the collective today? This is my Handmade Mythology deck. I'm being led to use it this morning, okay? Yeah, I'm feeling like there's a masculine energy here who's staying at a friend's house maybe. Yeah, I feel like they're sleeping at a friend's house, either on the floor or a couch, something like that. It could even be a bunk bed, anywhere they can find. They're not at home. They're sleeping someplace else. So I feel like this person is moved. Yeah, I feel like with this is like the Knight of Wands energy to me in a commitment. I feel like the karmic has found a new love here. And your person is, I'm moving out. That's what I'm hearing. Do, 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 do. I'm moving out. Uh-huh. Woo-hoo. Yeah, there's been a lot of chaos, darkness, dark night of the soul kind of energy here. This person found out they've been cheated on, left the home. They're staying at a friend's house. This could be a family home, mom, dad, right? Mom, dad, brother, you know what I mean? And this person sleeping on the floor here. They could be having a lot of headaches right now as well. I'm just seeing this person holding their head. They've realized that there's been a third-party situation in a commitment, okay? This is the Knight of Wands energy. So I feel like the karmic has cheated on your person and they had to leave and find another place to stay. And right now they could currently be staying with family or friends, right? I kind of get the feeling it's at a parent's house. All right, so what else can you tell me about this situation? Yeah, everything is changing for this person. They walked away. They walked away because somebody was keeping something hidden. And honestly too, this person, as they walk away from a situation here, I feel like they're feeling a bit embarrassed. I do. They may not want to tell anybody that they're staying with mom and dad now. Okay? Yeah, they may want to keep that hidden. But yeah, everything now has changed for this person. This wheel just turned. A lot of change is happening in this person's life right now. I feel like they feel pretty betrayed here. I feel like they feel very stuck. They don't know where they're going to go. They're waiting for some kind of ships to come in, so they could be waiting for money or trying to find a place to go. Maybe working on their stability. I feel like this person had a decision to make, a path to choose, and they didn't choose it. And now, without a tower moment out here, it kind of feels like a tower. It really does. I feel like a commitment here that this person was in. I feel like it could have been a marriage or a long-term commitment. That's crumbling. All of this chaos and darkness and night, right? And them having to find a place to live, having to hide it because I feel like it hurts their pride a little bit. This person's really been through it. Like this is somebody who's been carrying these burdens with them this whole time. This is a wounded warrior here. Yeah, victory. I feel like, oh, so they want to keep it hidden that they don't have a place to live, but yet they want to come and approach you, the person from their past. But they want to look really good doing it. And if they're staying with mom and dad now, right, sleeping on a couch or a mat on the floor, that doesn't exactly look really good. So this person feels very stuck right now because of their living situation. And here you are, right, entering into a cycle that's going to be very abundant. So, like, they're feeling embarrassed. That's what this is. This is a person who's feeling embarrassed. But honestly, I feel like it's not really completely their fault. I know, they're getting their karma. Don't get me wrong. They've done a lot of wrong things to you, but they're embarrassed about their living situation because they quite frankly have left a karmic situation. Okay, they left somebody because they were cheated on. Okay, which I feel like that's what they did to you, but yeah, they're embarrassed now, and they want to come back in. They want to choose you. This is somebody riding gallantly, right, to have a victory with the person that they choose, right? But they don't, they want to come in looking like this, like they're having a victory in life, but in all actuality, their life is like this. Very stuck. They're feeling very beat down by the whole situation. They could even be in bad health right now, nowhere to go. Okay, waiting for their ships to come in, maybe waiting for money or trying to find a place to live. Okay, so yeah, and meanwhile, you're moving on, you're closing out a cycle, and you're extremely abundant here. And this person really wants to reach out. You're in this beautiful yeah, see, this is why they're embarrassed. Okay, because look, you're in the Nine of Pentacles energy. This is the Empress in the Minor Arcana, the Empress, the Star. This is where extremely successful. You are extremely successful. And this person can see where you're going in life, which is even more abundant and successful. And here they are kind of homeless and cheated on and, but I feel like they also had a path to choose and they didn't. And now it's gotten to the point where they've kind of hit rock bottom here. They have hit rock bottom. They're waiting for money to come in. They're living with mom and dad now. I mean, this could be a grown man, right? Who's hitting rock bottom, How do they come towards you when they're in this situation and they want to look like they're having a major victory in life? They've got to approach an Empress here. They can't approach an Empress saying, yeah, I'm living with mom and dad. I'm waiting to get some money from someone. You know what I mean? You're going to be like, yeah, they're not really matching your energy right now. But this person is showing a lot of progress in the fact that they've realized that they're being cheated on. They got themselves out of the situation, even though they're staying with parents or they're staying with family, friends, maybe. I feel like it's a family. I feel like it's mom and dad. Okay? Yeah, things are changing. The wheel is turning. And yes, this person is stuck, on this wheel. You're on the top of the wheel right now. So, like I said, you've got 9 pentacles here. The most you can have is 10. This is being single and extremely abundant. Extremely abundant. You could be a boss business. You could own your own gig. Be your own boss here. Okay, out in the public eye, right? Looking beautiful. I feel like you've got a lot of people loving what you do. I feel like you're admired by a lot of people. You're a guide, a spiritual healer, spiritual teacher, living a very peaceful life. Yeah, and here this person is staying with mom and dad after they find out they were cheated on by the person they chose over you. How do they come back to you? Like this, right? They want to come in like this. I'm doing great. Yeah, they're not though. But they're not. Yeah, see? They're falling apart. How do they come in looking like the King of Pentacles? At one point, I feel like they may have been in King of Pentacles energy, you know, on top of their game, right? This is somebody who's very focused on finances, material things. This could be somebody who's used to living a very flashy life. And this is somebody who could have turned their nose up at you thinking you weren't enough. And now roles have reversed, right? The wheel. We don't know. Round and round it goes. Where it stops, nobody knows, right? They didn't know that they would go from, you know, those who were on the top are now going to be on the bottom. And those who were on the bottom are now going to be on the top. You are now on the top of the wheel. This person's really close to being at rock bottom, okay? Rock bottom. Nowhere to go, back with living with mom and dad, after being cheated on, after they left you, an Empress. You know, this person, how do they get their flashiness back, right? How do they get their money back? They used to be King of Pentacles energy, and it all look at how done up they are, right? The crown, the throne, now they're in a freaking the bottom bunk at mom and dad's house in a t-shirt, crying in the middle of the night. Those who were on the top will now be on the bottom. Yeah, look, they're rock bottom now. They are rock bottom. This person's homeless. Thank goodness mom and dad have a roof over their head. Seriously, this is what I'm seeing here. There's mom, there's dad. What are you doing here, son? See? Their brother's like, I don't know, man. He's got the bottom bunk. Okay, do you see what I'm saying? This person could have lost all of their finances. They went from the King of Pentacles to this. They need help with these crutches. Okay, they're out in the cold. Nothing's growing for them. They're waiting for money. They're waiting for their ships to come in. You know, they're broke. They're at rock bottom. And they went from the King of Pentacles to the Five of Pentacles. Now they're extremely burdened. They've got bills to pay. They got a car note, right? They may even still have to pay rent or someplace over wherever they were here in this karmic situation. They may not even have a job. They definitely don't have a place to live. They're waiting for money to come in, you know? They're waiting for their ships to come in. It's bone dry. This person has hit rock bottom. And they want to approach you now, the person that they love. They're in love with you here with the Six of Cups. They can't stop thinking about you. They're going over fond memories of how loving you were, how nurturing you were. And this person wants you back now. They want you back now, but how do they approach an Empress? One that they turned their nose up at before, when now they're living with mom and dad. Right? Right? This person just got their karma. I know. But, yeah, man, how do they reunite? This is somebody who wants to get back together. They want to get back together. What else can you show me about this person? Yeah, so I might just name it rock bottom. I don't know. I might name this rock bottom. They see everything clearly now. I feel like they see how they misjudged you. They see now how they turn their nose up at you, just very materialistic. This person, I feel like, while they're on the bottom bunk, they're up all night, right? This person can't sleep. They can't sleep, right? They're looking at their past behavior, the patterns on this bedspread. They're looking at their past behavior when it came to how they treated you and others. And everything that's going on with them, all the burdens they've got. This is a lot of stress, a lot of worry, a lot of anxiety, unable to sleep. But this is all that they're thinking about. How do they get you back? How do they get you back? You know, yeah, how? How? It's out on its side. They need to utilize, I don't know why I said it like that. They need to utilize every tool on the table here, right? They want to do anything that they can to try to come back around with the infinity sign. All right, I feel like this person is trying to manifest a lot here. A home, some money, maybe a job, right? But on its side, what was I just saying? How do they get you back? How? They don't have much tools. They don't have any pentacles, really. Most they can do is give you the truth. Is that going to work? You know, they can't give you the wand anymore because I feel like they used you before and sacrificed you because they didn't think you were good enough to keep. And the love, are you going to believe that? Are you going to believe the apology? Like, this person is like, how do I come back? How do I come back? Yeah. They've hit rock bottom, collective. But here's the thing. This is progress. You know, this is progress. This means if they don't have anything, that only means that they have to build themselves from the ground up. And that's kind of what you did too, you know? You built yourself up, now they get to. This is kind of like having a new beginning, a cycle closing out and a new one starting. It's just unfortunate for this person that they seem to have lost it all and they have to rebuild, right? All right, so what else? What action is this person going to take? What action are they going to take? Right now, they're just kind of stressed out. They're stressed, they're burdened, they've just been betrayed and hurt. Action. I feel like this person right now, they're kind of like, you know, I could say that this is defensive, right? Feeling defensive, but I really feel like they've got a lot of opinions pointed at them, and they don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear it. They're hitting rock bottom. A lot of like dad is like, "What are you doing, son? You should be in a better standing than this at, you know, in your 40s." That kind of thing. This person could be an older person. Doesn't have to be though. But I just get the feeling like, you know, other people are telling them about their flaws and their mistakes and the reasons why they found themselves at rock bottom, and they just don't want to hear it. Does that make sense? They don't want to hear it right now. They're really stressed out. Yeah, they're looking for a handout. They need help. I don't want to hear it right now, Dad. I just need some help with money, okay? They need help with money. They need help with a place to live. Yeah, and they just had their heart broken in a third-party situation, and they just lost their home, and they had to move back in with their parents or their family. I mean, come on, man. They don't want to listen to it right now. They know. They know. So right now, they're not taking any action besides just trying to get their footing, okay? Because the rug has just been pulled out from underneath this person, literally almost every area of their life, including possibly their health, their sleep, their home, their relationship, their money, right? Their pride. Their pride. A grown adult man who comes from the King of Pentacles energy, having to accept handouts from other people because they're rock bottom right now. Yeah. And then there's you, the loving person, right? I feel like you warned this person. You warned them about whoever they were with. They could have been with the Queen of Swords energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. You warned this person, I feel, because you're very intuitive, collective, and you're putting out messages out there. It could have been something you said that you posted or something, but you warned this person and they realize that. That's another problem for this person, because you saw it coming. Now if they want to come towards you, it's going to be like, I told you so, right? This is something they don't want to hear right now. But you're an earth angel. Yeah. I feel like you warned this person. So did the divine. Everybody warned this person that it was going to happen, I feel. And they, you know what? They know. They know. They don't want to hear it. They just want help. But here's the thing. This is what I'm talking about. The Fool starts every new journey. I feel like they know that they were a fool, and yes, they were warned. This dog is warning this person, man, if you're not paying attention, you're going to walk right off that cliff. And they did. Like I said, they went from the King of Pentacles to the Five of Pentacles. This person is like losing it all. Okay? But there's that tower moment. The divine brings a tower down, levels everything, right? They just had everything leveled so that they can start a new journey. Fool starts every journey in every tarot deck. So this is step one, right? Step one, get out of a bad situation, which is what they did. It hurts their pride. Okay, it does. But they had to go somewhere. And now they can rebuild. Like I said, they've got to rebuild now. Oh boy. I feel like too, that's really all that they're focused on. They've got to get from ground zero to what they think they need to come in like in a majestic way towards the Empress, right? This is going to take a while, collective. It's going to take a while for this person to rebuild enough to regain some pride and courage in order to come towards you the right way. You know, I feel like they can't come towards an earth angel, an empress, a star in this energy. They're literally at rock bottom. They need to rebuild. Yeah. Anyway, collective, listen, that's what I've got for this reading. I never know what to expect. But yeah, that's this person. They were on top at one point, on top enough to think that you weren't good enough. And now they're at rock bottom. I feel like you are now on top. Okay? And yeah, this is somebody getting major karma. Their life was just leveled. Anyway, I do hope this helps. I hope it resonates with you guys. If you like this video, please click that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you like this vibe. And until next time, everybody, take care of you and peace out.